Okay, so if it is your first time joining, thank you. If you are a previous subscriber or a new subscriber, welcome back. I am continuing on with the tote bag videos. I will be stitching the flat large bag today. I have it hooped already, and you can see that here. And I'm hoping that I have it hooped straight enough. And it's really hard to hoop with these bags, especially with a round hoop. At least I have a hard time doing it. And I have it, I know it looks a little wonky, but I do have it in here as straight as I could possibly get it. I'm going to go ahead and put the hoop onto the machine. Actually, first what I want to do is I want to select my design. So I have the design already here. And we're going to be stitching the smallest design on this particular bag. And if I remember correctly, it's about 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches. Let me get my paper. It's 4.6 by 4.13, and this is the one we're going to be doing here. So just like the one on the tote bag, but it's just going to be on a smaller bag. I have my color selected. I'm going to go ahead and go to my stitch out. I'm going to select my hoop size, and I am doing my smallest, well, not my smallest hoop, but I think this one is my B hoop. So I'm going to select that one, and it's going to move, and it's going to make sure that it is not going to fit into this hoop, I don't think. And I think I selected the wrong design. So let me close this, and I need to go back. Okay, so I was doing the number 3 design. I need to select the number 1 design. So let's go back, select hoop. B, okay. Let's see if it's going to fit into our hoop. And again, it is doing the wrong design, so I need to clear my design. So let's now go here. We're doing number 1, 3. Number 1, that one's it, but I don't know why it didn't do the correct hoop. So let's go ahead and make our colors are okay. We're going to go here, confirm embroidery, select our hoop, I'm going to do B, confirm. And it is showing this design is way too big for this hoop, and I'm not sure why it's doing that. So let me go back again. I'm going to go back to here. I'm going to delete this one. So delete. I have to cancel embroidery. So delete. Yes. I'm going to delete this one as well. Yes. I'm going to go back into my USB and select the correct design, because for some reason it did not. And I'm going to be doing the size 1. So that's okay. So it has it, I think, messed up on here. It has number 1, I think, as the largest, and number 4 is supposed to be the smallest. And they just they have it a little messed up, I believe. So we're going to do that one, see if this is the correct one. Okay, and then we are going to close this. I'm going to select the design. Our colors are all correct. We're going to go in, select hoop, B, number 1. Okay, so for some reason it is not, I don't know why it's not recognizing my design correctly. So let's go back here, delete that design, and go back in. Sometimes it happens that way. So peony flower, let's do number 1. Okay. Okay. Close. Back to 3. Okay, my colors are fine. This one, hoop selection. And see, it is showing that even that number 4, the 4-inch size, is still too big for this hoop. That one. See? You guys can see on the screen that it just won't. This hoop is plenty big enough. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to put it on the bigger hoop and see if that helps. Give me just a moment and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I have it hooped into a larger hoop, and you can see that here. And it was not the easiest thing to hoop. It's right on the zipper, and I barely got it on there, and it's just it's on there, but we're going to just have to hope that this one will now work. I am going to now select the hoop size again, and I know I have the correct design selected for this size that I'm using, the 4.64 by 4.13, and it's size number 1. I did print out my worksheets that have all the colors and things like that on it, and it does say that this is the correct size, that it's the 4.16 by 4.13. So I'm just going to try this larger hoop, and we are going to hope that it works. There we go. Okay, now you guys can see that it is in the frame, or in the hoop. I am going to okay that. And again, I just have the stabilizer taped inside the bag because it is very hard to hoop these bags along with the stabilizer. And we're going to go ahead and put it on. Okay. Come on, get on there. There we go. Okay, so we have it on. I have enough leverage underneath. Let me show you here and adjust a little bit. Let's go down, and hopefully I do not mess up the camera. And there we go. Sorry about the adjustments there on live camera. Okay, so what I'm going to do is it's going to say, it's saying that, let me confirm the embroidery. Confirm. It's popping it up on screen. This one is saying that it is 12 minutes that it's going to stitch out. But since on the previous video I showed you the live stitch out on what it looked like, and that was a longer video, I'm going to try to keep this video a little bit shorter because we are going to be doing this bag and the next bag. And it's just going to, you know, going to be a little bit, hopefully I want to keep the video a little bit shorter. And I'm going to just go ahead and hit start. I'll keep it running for a minute so you can see it starting, and then I'm going to pause the video, and then when it is finished stitching out, I will come back. So let's go ahead and start. And it is exactly the same as what we did on the tote bag. It's just smaller. Okay, so we see it stitching out there. I'm going to go ahead and pause, and when this is finished, I will pop back on. See you then. Okay guys, we almost have this one finished. I'm going to zoom in a little more. Hopefully we can tilt this camera down just a bit and zoom you guys in. You can see that it is almost done. We have about 500 to 600 more stitches to go. And again, it is just the same design as what we did on the tote bag in the previous video. So when this is finished, I will be doing the next bag, and that's going to be the bag that's got the black panel at the bottom of the bag, just like the tote bag has. And that one, I believe I will just be doing initials on it, so it's going to be very simple and easy. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do those initials in black. Okay, so there we go. We have it finished. The machine just signaled that it is done. I'm going to zoom you back out, take off the, and there we go. That one is finished. I'm going to pause the video, get the next bag set up, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have us back tilted up to the top of the screen. This is going to be our next bag, and I have it hooped already, and I'm hoping it is straight. I did do a ruler, and I've got it pretty straight, so I am not going to actually put it on the machine yet. What I'm going to do, let's move this a little closer so I can get closer to the machine. I am just going to input some text, or some according to my machine, it is called letter pattern operation. And to do that on my machine, I go to main screen. Then I am going to hit this where it has the little letters on it, and I bring that up, and then I'm going to input the letter string for embroidery. I'm going to press this button right here. It looks like a little tablet with a pen. I'm going to hit that, and let's see. I have not picked the particular font I want, I believe. Let me, that's not yet. Whoops, sorry about that. I don't do a lot of fonts or letters, so I'm not really familiar with how to do it, so please forgive me. I am following along in the manual on how to do it correctly. So it says the window, the display area, downsize the operation area. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do my letters, and I want capital, so I'm going to hit this button here, and I am going to do the initials T with a dot and C. And there we go. Whoops, I cleared it. Okay, so T dot C. Oops, clear that one. Darn it. T dot C. C. Oops. Dot. Okay, so that's all we're doing. I'm going to hit OK. And it shows up on my screen. And then what I want to do, there are, okay, it says 4 rows of operation keys, and then the first row of the file. And what I want to do is, okay, I'm going to pause just a moment and read this so I don't sound like a complete idiot. I'll be right back. Okay, so now my next one, what I'm going to do is, sorry about that I had to pause. I was like reading over a spot and I was getting confused. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this, and what I want to do is I want to change what the font looks like. And I think I want, let's do this one. Okay, so I'm going to hit OK. And it did, hopefully you guys can see that okay, that it did kind of do a little stylized font. And we're going to go ahead and leave it at that. So I'm going to close Oh, no, what I need to do first is I need to hit the save, which it looks like a little disc. And we're just going to put the letter A in there, no big deal. And then I'm going to close. Are you sure to quit? Yes. Okay, so it didn't save. So what I then need to do, we're going to go back into it. Sorry guys, like I said, I am not really familiar with doing it this way. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to do my capital. And then I'm going to OK it. Then we're going to go back here. I'm going to hit that one. That's the one I want. And then to save it, I don't want to reduce height. I want some small letters, and I'm going to just do what the regular letters are. I don't want to reduce the size. I don't want to increase it in any way. So now what I want to do is to save my letter pattern. After finishing my letter pattern, your user can then press to display a window for, okay, so we are doing that. And then I'm going to just put T, C. And then I'm going to save right here. Save. Okay, so now I should be able to close it. I want to quit, and then we do have it on screen. So I'm going to hit that. I'm going to confirm embroidery. I want to go here, hit my hoop, and it is very small. And I'm okay with that because it's just going to be a really small font. So we're going to go ahead and put it in the frame, and it's just something really simple. Let's see, we're going to change my hoop size, which is this one. Hoop may move. And I just went ahead and left it in the purple so it matches the floral. And I'm going to pop that right in. I stabilized my bag the same way. And I'm going to, I don't need to go to stop point. I want to start. Okay. And this is going to go very, very quickly because it is a very small font, and literally it's about a ½ inch. And I didn't want something really super big and bold on this bag, which is fine. I'm going to tilt you down so you can see it right there. And can you hear it, that little jerking? It always does it when I do fonts. I don't know why it does it. Okay, very simple. And there we go. I am going to clear, take off the machine, and you can see that I do have a couple little threads I need to trim, and that's all I need to do. I'm going to pause the video, then I will, I will adjust the camera so we can see all of the bags, and I will be right back. Okay. So I have, let me bring our light over here just a little bit, and hopefully you guys can see these okay. So we have our large bag, our tote, and that is finished. And that is how that turned out. I will be pressing the bags and erasing the marking, the center marks that I made, and I just spritz them with cold water. I actually use ice water, and what it does is the colder the water, it seems like it removes the marks better. That's just been my experience. Okay, so we have the tote. We have the matching large of the 3 bags. So there's that one. And again, I will be erasing the marks and pressing it. And then I will be trimming all the stabilizer. I've got the tape still inside this one. Let me peel the tape off. And sorry guys if I'm yelling, I am like literally right on top of the camera here. Okay, so I got that. And I have the stabilizer that I need to trim yet. And I will be putting the soft touch that you iron on the inside. And the reason why I do that is so the bags can be washable. So again, we have our tote, our large of the small bags. I have the embroidered initials, and it's not perfectly center, but it is pretty close. Enough that when you look at it, it does look okay. So the initials, and then the smallest bag has nothing. And that is how I do my 4-piece set tote bag. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below. The next videos will be of the paid order that I have. I will be doing 4 additional sets with different florals on them, and I will bring those to you in another 3-part series for each or maybe just a 2-part series. What I'll do, since these were where I showed how they were hooped and everything, I will just show you the design that the bag's hooped on the machine, and then start the stitching, and then when they're finished we'll just do them that way. That way we save a lot of time on the videos, and I could possibly do it all in one video instead of having a 3-part. Okay guys, so if you have any questions, please comment down below. If you have hooping suggestions, that will be a little bit easier. I do not have a hooping station. I just have to do it the best way that I can by using my tabletop and finding centers of the bags and marking them. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button and hit the notification bell. That notification bell is going to let you know when I get a video posted, and it is going to help in the YouTube algorithm, so it can bring my videos up front so they can be seen a little bit more for those that would like to see them or that have a hard time finding them. Okay guys, we will see you all soon. I'm going to go start editing all of these videos, and all 3 of them will be put up at one time. So when you see this video, all 3 of them will be up. We'll see you again really soon. Bye-bye.